We want to get right back to that continuing coverage of that very scary school bus accident that happened in Hillsborough County. That bus with terrified kids on board crashed into a pond in Odessa.
Action Air 1 and our ABC Action News team giving us, these unforgettable images of the bus on its side, again, full of kids in a pond. And today, mechanic is set to look at that bus to see if the brakes went out before that crash. That is what investigators believe to be the case.
ABC Action News reporter Sarah Rosario is live right now at the crash site this morning. Sarah, looking at that video of that bus on its side, it's amazing that none of those kids were seriously hurt.
Dia, you're right. It's absolutely amazing. Thankfully, none of those students seriously hurt, but we're told 27 of them were on that bus as it crashed here at the entrance of this development yesterday. We're told that bus ran into this pole, the driver nearly missing this tree trunk before running straight into the water. Take a look at video we shot moments after the crash. You see frightened parents trying to make sure their children were safe. Today, we expect to learn more about what caused that crash. We're told mechanics will be taking a look at the brakes to see if they failed and any other reason why that bus didn't stop. We're also expecting to learn how fast that driver was driving. And although we're told he wasn't ticketed, students say he made desperate attempts to try to stop the out-of-control bus, warning children even to brace for the worst. A 7-year-old we spoke to wants to thank everyone who helped get he and his friends to safety.
They didn't want anybody to die. So they ran in there, they jumped in, they swam as fast as they could.
And that 7-year-old telling us he went underwater for a split second as that bus was on its side. Most of the children thankfully only received minor scrapes and bruises. We're going to continue to stay on top of this story for you this morning and throughout the day. The moment we get any new information, we of course will be sure to bring it to you. Reporting live in Odessa, Sarah Rosario, ABC Action News.
All right, thank you, Sarah. So many people, of course, rushed in to help pull those kids from the bus once it started taking on water, Dan.
That's a natural reaction. These people who ran to help, including a nurse and then a pair of Hillsborough County deputies who jumped into the water. Both those men searched every seat on that bus for any children who might have been trapped. Thankfully, they didn't find anyone. Before anyone arrived, though, a heroic 7-year-old had already pulled 3 of his classmates to safety.
I grabbed a kindergartner's arms and put them around my neck and brought her to land.
You got kids involved. Your main priority at that time, you don't worry about yourself or your safety. Your main priority is the kids. They are our future.
Again, fortunately, none of the children were seriously hurt.
And we're going in depth now. Our I-team did some digging, found out the bus involved in that accident is one of the oldest in the Hillsborough County fleet. As of last month, it had clocked nearly 300,000 miles in its 20 years of service. So naturally, a lot of questions are swirling about safety this morning.